was lost in transition. I 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 was lost in transition, coming from a sinner to a born-again Christian. DLS, lost in transition, coming from a sinner to a born-again Christian.
Yo, it's your boy D to the L to the S, and welcome to Lost in Transition, coming from a sinner to a born-again Christian. See, I was dead up in my sin. Now that I'm born again, sometimes I feel like I'm struggling because I was lost in transition. Welcome to another segment. Today, I will be talking about pride. A lot of people deal with that pride, and it can pretty much destroy you. It can tear families away from you, and you just pretty much be by yourself because of pride. I love to get the definition of things so we can get an understanding about it. Here's the definition of pride. Undue confidence in and attention to one's own skills, accomplishment, state, possessions, and position. With that being said, I'm going to give you signs that you're dealing with pride. Signs that you're dealing with pride. Number one, refusing to accept that you're wrong. Number two, being unteachable. Number three, manipulative. Number four, arrogance. And number five, boastful. Let me go ahead and get into it. Number one, refusing to accept that you're wrong. Well, when you have that pride built up inside of you and you accomplish a lot of things, more than a lot of people have, you tend to think that you know it all. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Can't nobody tell you diddly squat. But the moment that you're wrong, you have this crazy thing in your head that you're always right. And when people let you know that you're wrong, you be like, nah man, I know I'm right. And then you go through all kinds of craziness just to prove that you're right. Even if it takes lying, you will lie about the situation, you'll twist it up just to make yourself look good and to make yourself look right. And that is a sign that you have a proper spirit, because the fact that we are not perfect, we're going to struggle, we're going to fall. But the thing is, you got to let that go. That pride, you got to let that go. You got to realize that you're going to be wrong at some times. Just accept it, listen to wise counsel, and move forward. That's all you can do. Number two, being unteachable. That goes with pretty much you knowing everything. You done did a lot in your life. Well, you gotta think to yourself, how did you get that skill set? Somebody taught you. Somebody taught you how to play basketball or play football or do this type of skill. You had to go to school for stuff like that. But sometimes we get into our own ways and we get into how we want to do it, when we might have came up with some stuff that's real good. That's good, but we cannot get to a point where we stop being teachable. And that's a sign that you're dealing with pride. When can't nobody teach you how to do something. You just sit and you be like, well, they try to show you something and you be like, I already know that, I already know how to do it, and I just do it my way. And then you wonder why you're wrong. You wonder why it doesn't go as good as you thought it would be. That's another sign that you're dealing with pride, being unteachable. Number three, manipulative. That goes back to number one. Sometimes when you know you're wrong and you know that you're being unteachable, it will cause you, if you want to be right and you want to look good in other people's sight, you're going to manipulate. You're going to get angry. You're going to cause a lot of confusion. You're going to lie. You're going to do all that just to prove your point. You're being manipulative. You're trying to persuade them to do something. They don't even want to do it, but you'll make that story look very good and very persuasive, and then you're just twisting around. That's a manipulative spirit right there. When you, especially with that anger, you get angry, you get frustrated, and then you just do it, cry like a little old baby, just for that other person to bow down and to listen to you and do what you want to do. That is a sign that you're dealing with pride. Number 4, arrogance. And before I get into number 4, I'm going to go ahead and read this scripture out of Proverbs 16 and 18. Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before the fall. I'm going to say that again. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before the fall. And a lot of people don't know what that definition is. It's pretty much, it talks about arrogance. Haughty, arrogantly superior, and disdainful. The first thing is arrogance. And when you dealing with pride, you have that arrogant spirit. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm the man around this piece. Somebody come up to you like, okay, I got this. I got this. You don't give God no credit. And this happens a lot in the church too. A lot of people going around, when they get a high position, they might become a minister or elder in the church, and they get arrogant. And they think, I can do all this by myself. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm the top usher around here. I'm the top greeter around here. They even go so far as even when they claim stuff as far as like the parking lot ministry. Like, you help, man, I help everybody. I do it my way, and this is the certain way. It's the best way. You just become arrogant, and you become prideful, and can't nobody teach you nothing. When you wrong about something, can't nobody tell you that you're wrong, and then you become manipulative, and then you arrogant. Man, you know how ugly that is to meet an arrogant person? Think about it. A woman meets a dude, or a dude meets a woman, vice versa. That person, that man or that woman is very arrogant, just looking at themselves in the mirror all the time. It's about me, myself, and I. It's not even a we thing no more, it's a me thing, because they so arrogant, they just think they just better than everybody. And that's an arrogant spirit. You can't, man, that is so ugly. That's really ugly on a lot of people. And you gotta deal with that. You gotta break that curse. You gotta deal with that. Number 5, last one, boastful. Boastful. Now, that can really make you look ugly too, because sometimes, I mean, it's good to tell your accomplishments and everything like that. That's great. I mean, God bless you. I mean, people like to hear testimony, you know, just how you might have went through a situation and now you're good. That is great. That is grand. That is peachy keen and all that good stuff. But when you're doing it all the time, come on now, man, that's just like you be at work and you got this one person that had a dramatic thing that happened to them in their life, and all they do is talk about it. They just boast on how they did it. They don't say they didn't have no help, even though they had some help. That's another thing. That's another thing. They don't let you know that they had some help. Somebody helped them out in that situation. But they don't let you know that because it's about me, myself, and I. So I'm going to boast in everything that I've done. I'm going to boast in my accomplishments. I'm going to boast in that. And that is proof that you have a prideful spirit. And there's a scripture that God just led me to. Is out of Ephesians 2 and 8. Ephesians 2 and 8. A lot of people try to boast about them being saved too. And this is the scripture that's pretty much talking about that. Ephesians 2 and 8. For by grace you have been saved through faith, not of our own selves. It is a gift from God. Let me say that again. It's a gift from God, not of your works, lest anyone shall boast. Not any of yourself. You cannot save yourself. You need God's help. You need it. You got to let that go, and you got to move forward. thing is, sometimes we're so clouded with ourselves and trying to accomplish stuff, we miss out on God, and we cause that prideful spirit to come upon us. And see, with that being said, these are the effects or consequences of pride. And I'm going ahead and read these off to you. Pride will cause you to miss opportunities. Number 2, pride will cause you to have an angry or unforgiving spirit. Number 3, pride will cause you to refuse to ask for help, accept help when you really need it. Number 4, pride will cause you to overrule God and exalt yourself. I'm going to say that again. Pride will cause you to overrule God and exalt yourself. Now that's a dangerous thing right there. Number 5, pride will bring God's wrath upon you. Now if you want to know where the scripture that comes out of Daniel 4, read the whole chapter, Daniel 4. I'm going ahead and read the quote. Pride is a spiritual cancer that devours families, destroys marriages, divides churches, and corrupts governments. I'm going to read that one more time. Pride is a spiritual cancer that devours families, destroys marriages, divides churches, and corrupts governments. Pride. I pray that you listen to this message and that you get a conviction in your heart to say, you know what, Lord, I no longer want to deal with pride anymore. You gotta let that go. It might be a struggle. It might take a long time, but you have to do it. You have to work at it, and I encourage you to let that pride go. It's your boy D to the L to the S, Lost in Transition, and I'm out. Peace.